and turn into this Alan Hunter.
Just keeps going.
If you just go off stage for a second, we'll bring Alan back and hopefully he looks like 1986 Alan Hunter. Alan, we'll see you in a second. One more time, the host with the most. And if somebody calls Julie, we got one for her too.
So I get it confused sometimes. Like,
yes.
Was the first spring break Daytona or Fort Lauderdale?
Daytona, 86.
Daytona, yeah. So Fort Lauderdale was the next year with the Beastie Boys, right?
Well,
Do you have any video of that?
Funny you should
Oh,
say
forget
that.
it. No, hey, I don't want to blow your show. I don't want to blow your show. Just keep the stuff going.
Listen, everybody, listen, 1-8. We're here in Daytona and we're having a ball.
Listen, 1 week spring break, it ain't funny. 2 days past and running out of money. I'm sleeping in the car because the hotel's booked. I met a fat girl, cutie, and I got
I
hooked.
said, what's your measure?
She makes
I
inside.
said, I'm going MTV and I rock the mic.
She said she wants to meet Alan and Martha Quinn.
I said, my name's
And I
Lucian.
can let you in. Down to Daytona to get my kicks.
Beastie Boys.
MTV.
Spring break.
86.
You know, that was pretty cool to have the Beastie Boys say your name.
That's right. Alan Hunter had the Beastie Boys rap his fucking name in a rap. So Alan, we're gonna bring you back, but before he gets out of here and goes and finishes off this cocktail, Alan, here you go. As loud as you can, he is my favorite MTV VJ. Will you make some fucking noise for Alan Hunter?
Don't you want me? You know I don't believe you when you say Just cut the middle line. Change it here.
The Crystal Lake Assassin.
Well, it really is 4, but the mixed thing is 3. Yeah, the event. The event. Oh, nice! Catch. Good hit, yeah.
Take out who? Red shirt. Red shirt. These ones will take you out one by one. Red shirts, yeah.
If you got hit, you're out.
But he was saying round robin, so I'm hoping we'll get another shot. Yeah, we did.
That's it! Get back in there!
You never.
crank off on the keys for the entirety of the rest of the song. Is like, let's have a listen, shall we? So we start with this. Yeah, when you add that bit on the bottom end there.
Your money's worth.
What's that?
You're getting your money's worth.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're a little over halfway through the song, one would hope so. You know what I mean? But now we're starting to get we're starting to get clever. There's some overlapping melodies and then some other stuff happening here. So are you and, because it says Chris Payne was also doing keys, were you and Chris working together at this point on this, or is this all predominantly you?
I write.
Okay.
I write everything. So I come up with the lines and then we
decide
who's going to play it. Yeah.
Because when this sort of like cross melody thing is really, that is very Visage, actually, now that I think about it. Right? You hear how he might go off on that. You got like 2 keys happening at this point?
2 parts.
Yeah, 2 parts, and it's so good. Oh yeah, there's a little boom. I love the little bass boom that happens there, which is
Whatever red light come on, they'd be looking at that one. And I thought that looked shit as well. And everyone will look happy. You know, smiling like it's the best thing in the world. And I just didn't think that was the best use of the opportunity. So when I got there, I said, would you mind if we don't have any colours? This is our French Electric, this won't be this
right.
one, but I ain't mine. So I thought it'd turn me the piss off, to be honest, you know, because they have their format. But they were really good about it. They seemed happy that someone was showing an interest in the way it looked. You know, so they did all that. And I said, would you mind if I had lights on the floor in front of me so the light comes up? Because it looks a little bit more
really dramatic,
haunting and all that. So he said, yeah, all right. So he put some of those down there. So we looked different straight away. We only had white light, it looked very stark, didn't smile, and I didn't worry too much about the camera. I knew where it was, so I would look at the camera at particular moments, you know, on certain lines. So my theory was that if you just used it occasionally, when you delivered that line, it would seem to reach into people more than if you looked at it all the time. It would be as if you were inviting the people at home to be a part of it, and then for the rest of it, you were doing it for the people actually in the studio. And so that's what we did, and I think that really helped the song stand out amongst a lot of really big people around us. You know, I think we were in between Bowie and Roxy Music or something, I can't remember. But
no big deal.
Right, but people that have been doing it for a really long time and knew what they were doing and were very, very good at it. And you got this little upstart with this weird little song coming along. You know, you got to try to stand out in some way or another. And so when I was at school writing my notes saying this is all part of it, yes. And so I was really amazed to be there and really blown away to be there, but not overawed by it in that I didn't speak up and say what I wanted. Because this is your moment, this is your opportunity, and you can shrink back from it and go, oh, it's all overwhelming, or you can grasp it and make the most of it. And I think electronic music needed something. I'd seen other people do it, and I'd often thought that the combinations that they had gone for hadn't worked. I mean, I'd seen Ultravox go on television, once and do Hiroshima Mon Amour, I think. It's a brilliant song and they're a fantastic band. But he was like dressed in a Hawaiian shirt and I said, that just looks shit. It's not, all the pieces, there's lots of pieces that make these things work. There's the music, the look, the way you look, the clothes you wear, the lighting. There are lots and lots of things that all have to work together for it to really have a power to it. And I don't think anyone had got it up until then. And I was trying to put all the pieces together. And I'm not saying I did, but that's what I was trying to do. And it stood out. The next week, the single was just flying
everywhere.
And then it went to number one. It was number one for 4 weeks. And it worked. Whether it was all down to that, probably not. But I think it really, really helped. So I think having an interest in the way things look, it makes you look a bit like a control freak, but it's not that. It's an attention to detail, which is important. And
oh yes, you're talking my language now. Yes, sorry. That's what I told them. I was like, we will be there at 3 o'clock today for sound check. We will not be there at 3:30 for sound check. I have lights to do. I've made the fucking thing. I had AI complete the elbow. We will absolutely not be showing up with fucking half an hour. Are we out of our fucking minds? There's smoke machines to be concerned with. So my favorite thing about this performance is that Cedric is all the way down the front and you're all the way at the back. It's so good. Ready?
This week's highest new chart entry, Cars.
The worst enunciation of Cars is I almost feel like I should file charges against him for fucking, it feels abusive, you know what I mean?
He's from Canada.
He's what?
He's from Canada, it's not his fault.
I know plenty of Canadians, nobody's ever done that to me before.
Gary Newman, this week's highest new chart entry, Cars.
Idea where you are. You're not. The band's all in the front. Cedric's all the way up where the lead singer would be. It's so fucking mad. There he is.
Here in my car, I'm so safest of all. I can lock all my doors. It's the only way to live in cars. Here in my car.
includes, please, please, God, please do not throw your caps in the air. They'll all go overboard. Please don't do that. Keep them with you, but you can raise them over your head. Now, at this time, I will individually recognize each graduate pretty quickly. So when you hear your name, give us a shout, shake, shimmy, or whatever else you feel like showing, as long as your gown stays on. Tony Adams. Virginia Adams. Catherine Schultz. Dwayne Searles. Searles. Catherine Shaw. Gregory Smith. Gene Smith. Jonathan Smith. Kyle.
Nice, Dave's in heaven. Dave's like, I've got the sweet spot.
That's what he says.
I am fired up. Now, you want me over there? All right. Immediately, I went to the wrong microphone in true Brett Michaels style. First of all, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to do what I need to do. First of all, I just want to say to everybody, I just want to tell you I'm having the best time I've ever had in my life on this cruise right now. Thank you. We love you all and the awesomeness. All right, here we go. All right. Well, good afternoon, all my incredible family, friends, brothers and sisters, highly esteemed rockers and rollers of the incredible sold-out 10th anniversary 80s cruise class of 2026. Look at you. You look good. You look good. I'm jealous. You look awesome today. As I look out amongst this incredible group of friends, I see a group that have already established, they're already accomplished, they're extremely intelligent, driven, and occasionally responsible. And I mean occasionally. As in fact, I met a lot of you this morning, as I said earlier, working out and jogging in the hallway. It was a great day of my life. However, that being said, for total of 4 complete total weeks spent on the 80s cruise, somewhere over the last 10 awesome years, you have remained completely intoxicated, rowdy. I said rowdy. Intoxicated, have I already said that? And most of all, you remain defiant of rules of any kind in any and all social forms. And that is exactly why you're here. Congratulate you on this, exactly why you've received your cap and gowns, as well as the distinct honor of being the awesome graduating class of the 80s Cruise 2026. You gotta whip around and get that. That's what you need. Turn that. That's what. I just want to say to everybody here today, the applause of our esteemed and intoxicated graduates. I'm getting this, I can't take it no more. I'm just gonna take that mic out. Here we go. Today, I've got to meet just about everybody again while working out and having a great time. I got to sign a lot of the doors, taking photos, and loving every single minute of this cruise. I love it. I didn't know the wind was blowing up here like that. I would have went modern technology and actually put it on the computer, but I wasn't smart enough to do that. All right, here we go. All right, I may have thrown away a whole page here, but I'm going to cut it. I worked all morning on this damn thing, and I can't get it right now. All right, that's how excited I was. Here we go. Are we ready on this nothing but a good time 80s cruise? As you know, I got to say this to all the graduating class. I've been on the 80s cruise twice. I'm excited for my 4th time, right? I am I'm thrilled to be back. I'm just excited to perform for all you party animals, both tonight and tomorrow night. And as you know, each night, I just need to say this so everyone understands, we honor not only the red passes and the blue, but for each of the shows, if you get there, just come in. If there's a couple seats, and after we've honored the red for the one night and the blue the next night, everyone come in and party, because we're gonna throw one hell of a set. I'm trying to get some of you on stage to sing with me, party with me, play the congos, and have a great time, all right? That's why we're here, one big family. And I just wanted to make sure to invite you all. You're thinking right now, I have serious lead singer long writing issues right now. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Brett, shut up and let us graduate right now. Now I need you to know, hold on, I gotta hold it, it keeps blowing out of my hand. Now I need you to know, I'm honored to get the address, the graduating class of 2026. Just know this, because you're graduating, does not mean your days on the 80s cruise has come to an end. Not ever, right? Going forward after this year, you've joined a very prestigious and totally awesome alumni. And it is your responsibility to show the future of 80s cruisers, which will include my daughters. I'm just telling you right now. They need to know what some serious party animals are all about right here. Show them how to get it done, all right? And it's your responsibility to show those 80s cruisers how to have nothing but a damn good time. All right? In closing, I want you to know, as you leave the ship and return to your friends, your family, your co-workers, and rightfully so, I hope you conduct yourself with dignity, self-respect, but never let that discount the hard work that you put into the headbanging, hard rocking, heavy drinking, bed rocking, costume wearing, buffet eating, karaoke singing, hungover sunbathing, and wearing your rock t-shirts with glory and pride. All around, nothing but a good time, loving every minute of this 80s cruise. To our graduating class, you are forever loved, my friends. Go with rowdiness, debauchery, and 80s soul-loving mentality, and to all the I love you, continue to rock the world. I'm so glad. I can't tell you how much I'm having a good time. I know I'm going on, but
They even got the guy that does the ceremony.
Birdie! Party at your place tonight? Birdie! Woo-hoo! Birdie! Woo-hoo!
Don't worry, we'll get them around. Party at Bernie's. Party at Bernie's.
Whoa, Birdie!
Trying to get that cloud. Those clouds will be live.
Tell me, Julie, doesn't that one look like a lion in front and a dog in the back? You see the lion in the
I'll get
front?
the lion. There's the lion.
And then the dog is
There's
third,
the lion.
first one closest to us.
He's videoing it for you.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Easy go, but I wonder, as you know, as you
Bye, Bernie. Bye, Bernie.